It's AM Mondays, some may say. Actually, all say. I'm joined in Imola with Deathstorm and sideline correspondent of last season, Ken Beck. You guys want to say
Good
hi?
evening,
Yeah, there you
everyone.
go.
Welcome to the AM3 Championship. Tonight we are racing at the famed Imola circuit for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
Nick
Very
and
exciting
Chris too.
stuff.
No.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Hey, very exciting stuff here. Imola, of course, a real driver's circuit. Difficult to overtake. It's more about not making mistakes. It's going to be a very important qualifying session out there.
Claypoint's dead. That's per usual. I'm on board here with Sean Boy. Comes through the last sector here in Imola. Down to 17. And through 16. I gotta hide that UI because you can do that. Grace, here we go. To the line. What's he gonna do?
DK with the 17-8 already. Before we get too in deep into qualifying, just a little couple of notes from last week. You may notice a conspicuous absence of Texas Tornado from the McLaren team. He got promoted to AM2. So we'll be seeing him tomorrow night along with myself, Shelly, and everybody else. We also have a returning driver who is not here tonight, of Great Ape. You may remember him from a couple of rounds in Season 9. Sum up everything, driver standings. We have Tin Man with 85, Easy Rider 56, Whip J's in third with 45, Lightning McBrown 43, Jaywalker 39, Case 29, Motown Motor City 27, Red Mask has 20, Denny has 12, Spectre has 10, Gru has 10, Nos has 2, Steinman has 1. The constructors for AM3, Red Bull is on 148 points, Williams is on 85, Haas 59, Ferrari 55, Alpine 43, McLaren 31, Mercedes and AlphaTauri both with 10, Aston Martins with 8, and Alfa Romeo with 1. Going into this round as well, we got an updated overall constructors as well. Red Bull's in the lead with 551, McLaren's 470 in second, Alpine's 368, along with Alfa Romeo tied in third. Mercedes is fifth with 349, Ferrari's 313, Williams is 7th with 307, AlphaTauri 249, Haas has 241, and rounding out the field is Aston Martin with 156.
Take a breath, take a bow. Thank you very much, Deathstorm. Actually, UKR and his teammate working together for a full lap tow. Not sure if I've seen that one before, but it might work. You never know. AM3 is a world of possibilities. Your imagination runs wild. For the third week straight, we have Rogue telling Deathstorm to replace your smoke detector batteries. Any week now, that will happen. Put across the line, UKR. He's actually go P5. So very.
You know what the sad part? You know what the sad part is? It's not a smoke detector. That is a box fan that is sitting next to me. So, my apologies.
Oh, that's nice. Nice to know. Easy Rider Yoey's on pole. Jaywalker, then with Jay. That's your top three right now. Kind of a crazy top three, if I may say so myself. What do you think about that top three, Ken Putter?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see Easy Rider Yo. I think he missed last week, but he won round 2, I think. Kind of out of nowhere in Bahrain. And, yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what his pace actually is, because he dominated that race in Bahrain. We haven't really seen too many flashes of him since. Though maybe this is another one of those tracks where he can really spread his wings and fly.
Or spread his legs, whatever he's into. Now let's find another driver on a high lap. We got Nos Racing in that Aston Martin. Lobby did go up a little bit late tonight. Had some connection issues with a couple individuals, but it's sorted out now. It's alright. All groovy in the hoodie. You know what the kids say nowadays. To the Aston Martin barrel towards that 14-15 chicane that everybody loves. I personally don't love it, but it's alright. Charlie Leclerc doesn't love it. He spun out there. It's cool. Barreling down towards this fun double left-hander. Double downhill left-hander, actually. Use as much curve as you like here in Imola, because it is available. And why not? It's a pretty fun drive across. DRS open to the line. He will go P9. Nos Racing putting in a nice lap there. Gets him 9th right now of 10 qualified times. Speaking of Aston Martins, we have a Conor J. Loft coming through turn 16 and to the downhill double left-hander.
Into Ravazza 1, little stuttered through Ravazza 2, sliding out of the corner. And to the DRS zone, let's see what he's got coming. 118.6, good enough for 10th.
Yeah, did about everything wrong you can do in the Ravazzas, which is unfortunate. Hopefully he'll be able to set another flying lap there tonight. We'll go on board with Red Mask, the super reserve, some may say.
Well, he's full time.
Oh, he's full time. He's an 84 guy, though, no?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's full
Yeah, him.
doing double duty.
Oh,
Yeah, him and Tin Man double duty in EU4 as well.
Yes.
Speaking of Tin Man, those who are paying attention, he did have a qualifying ban due to accumulation of penalty points. He did serve that in EU4, so he is free and clear to do whatever he needs to do here for AM3 this evening.
I didn't know you could serve him another division. It's nice.
You can't if
know.
you're full time in multiple.
I forgot. Super reserves, you know. Yeah, they are.
Right.
I'll find somebody on a hot lap here. Tin Man, he's on a hot lap. He's getting hot into that P3 seat. Splitting the Haas's and a little bit of an alternating strategy there. 2 through 5. Haas, Red Bull, Haas, Red Bull. You'll love to see it. Thank you. The 12 people in the chat. That's my family up north. Thanks for watching, folks. I got Denny in a Ferrari. He's not on a competitive lap. We got a Haas. That's going to be Jaywalker, I believe. I think he might be on a competitive lap. No, that's a 3-minute lap. That's not competitive, folks. Anybody you guys see on a hot lap?
Nos Racing.
Oh.
Someone entering Sector 3 right now. Fun thing about Imola, there is actually a town inside of the track. So you can live here. And those houses you see here, if you're on board with Nos Racing, that's on the other side of the wall into Ravazza, you can actually buy those rooms on Airbnb, and they're pretty reasonably priced as well. They're only about $600, $700 for a weekend during the race.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Also, another little side note, Kitten Petter, I don't know how much of a fan you are of this. I think I mentioned something last week about it. Spa being used as a Tour de France route. Imola was used for a road racing championship, and I believe it was in 2000. They used the start-finish line here at Imola as the finish line for said time trial.
Part of... So I play the Tour de France game. I get it every year. I'm a big Tour de France guy. In it, they have world championships, like the world championships, and one of the stages is actually Imola. You can the circuit is not accurately depicted, but you can tell that it is Imola.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think they've used it a few times.
That's a fun fact. Another fun fact, Motor's on a hot lap. Stand more with him, see what he does. And that McLaren Android for the Motor. But he has an iPhone, I think. That's unfortunate.
Got a lot of guys getting backed up over here. I'm not sure if who's that approaching the scene. That's a Ferrari, I think. Looks like I just now lapped up.
Was that Variante Alta? Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a parking lot over there.
Yeah, not sure what's going on. But hello to Texas Tornado and Andy Wheeler. They both said hi to the comms booth, so we will wave to them. Electric Blaze said, Tour de France going on Spa. That's cool. Yeah, fun facts.
Yeah, they did it, I think, in 2017, I believe. 2016, 2017. Went up Eau Rouge. I think they did pretty much a full circuit.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about that last week. That has to be killer on the legs, especially 100 miles in.
Well, I think those dudes are kind of used to going up much bigger mountains than Eau Rouge. And they're probably pumped full of that good stuff.
Oh, motor! He wants a redo of that one. Some may say. Spins out for quality on a different day. Motor's gonna go in the pit.
It's easy to do coming out of the final Ravazza. You have to really, in order to get the power down, you have to have pretty much a perfectly balanced car. So you got to take it real easy through there, even on low fuel.
Yeah. One chicane I have a problem with sometimes is the Tamburello. Not coming in, but coming out. If you clip too much of that exit curb, you're going into one of the most infamous spots of not only Imola, but Formula One.
Yeah. It's claimed a couple lives over the years. Not the chicane.
Texas Tornadoes
Just
has
the
motor in the
corner
mud, just like Bush's career at Gibbs. BK P3, love to see it. Speaking of Bush, how many Bush lights you got with you tonight, Alex? How many went down?
Hey, look, buddy. I'm never short on Bush lights. Let me tell you that. I've probably got about 40 in the fridge right now. So
No, that's good to know.
40, jeez.
I'm good for the entire week.
You're gonna need 30 of them just for tonight, maybe.
As much as I'd like to do that, my old liver can't really jive with that. Gotta really cap it at about 10 on weeknights.
Drew goes P7. Got 2 Red Bulls. First one's gonna be Tidman. Second one's gonna be Whit J 69. That's not starting to fly right now. We got an Aston Martin. That's the UKR of the Spectre. Yeah, he does not improve. Connor J lost 6.5 tons through Sector 2. Did not see that one coming.
Connor's actually pretty good around here, I believe. It's one of his better tracks.
Very interesting. Through Aqua Minerale. Runs extremely wide. Does not invalidate. I think that's a surprise to everybody up here in the booth. Up 7/10. That's a lot of time, folks. Maybe he can improve on that one. Have to see. That's Nos Racing. He's dead in the pits. Ravazza run. Ravazza 2. He runs extremely wide.
Oh,
2 wide.
Yeah.
More wide.
Yeah. Wow.
Can't go 4 wide. That's validation.
Took way too much damage.
I got my eyes on Whitjay right now. He just went purple through Sector 2. He's coming through the first Ravazza right now.
I got my eyes on Tin Man. Hanging pole with a 16.7. Will Whitjay steal it from him? No,
Nope,
not.
17-0, but it is good enough for P3. Whoa.
That's a good quality from Witcher.
Good quality from Spectre UKR. P6 right now. You got Swifty. He's up almost 2 seconds through Ravazza 1.
Oh. UK lost it in, looks like Villeneuve.
He cased it as well.
We'll go on forward with somebody. See if we can get a picture of a dead car here. I think it has been moved, unfortunately.
Jay Walker build. Red Mask.
Red Mask has a 5-minute time there. Got Sean Boy. He's up 28 seconds. Got
Tell you
Motor,
what, these guys are about, 16-7 is about a second off of the EU4 full time from Wakanda Forever. It was a 15-9, I believe, this afternoon.
Jeez.
So, yeah, as far as one lap pace, they're a little further off than what you normally would see.
It's weird. The pull times they were always about 5/10 last season. For some reason, I don't know if EU4 just has faster qualifying guys now, but that gap has grown quite a bit.
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Speaking of Wakanda forever.
Yeah,
But
true.
Lightning McBrown forever. He's in that Ferrari.
Red Mask out of there into Alta. Just binned it after going purple in Sector 2.
Brown uses all that curb on the exit of Rivazza too. Coming to the line, he's actually going to go P10. He was looking like a strong contender early on in the season. No quality pace tonight though. Where can Shine Boy go? He's going to shoot up to 7th. And we got Red Mask who's up 6/10. No, he's not. Denny, 1:40 coming out of Rivazza too. Can he set a new time? No.
Looks like this is going to be...
Motor's stumbling, he's bumbling to a P11, it looks like. And that's going to be qualifying. Done, fellas.
Woo!
Alright, 12. Motor got 12. Who wants to go over the qualifying order for me?
Alright, we got Tin Man, P1, Easy Rider, P2, Whip J, and P3, Jay Walker, P4, BK, P5, Spectre, P6, Sean Boy, P7, Red Mask, P8, Gru, P9, Lightning McBrown, P10. Alongside him, his teammate Denny, P11, Motown, P12, Kano, P13. Next to his teammate in P14, Swifty, P15. Case and Clay Funk didn't set a time in 16th and 17th respectively. Tell you what though, 17 for an AM3 race, I'll take it.
For sure. No offense to the drivers, but this is kind of
This is a full one to them.
this is the bottom of the rungs, so it's kind of hard to get reserves in here. But nice to see a healthy sized grid.
Well, I believe it's only one reserve with Kano, so honestly, what, 3/4 of the field? So, Kitten, Shelly, any predictions?
I'll throw some predictions out in the water there. Let me just write these down so we can revisit them later. I'm going to go with Tin Man, P2.
Whoa.
Jaywalker, P1.
Whoa.
And my pick of the night, Motown Motor City's getting the podium tonight. Motor P3.
Whoa, dude, that's nuts.
How about you go, Ken Petter, since it was so nuts?
Dude, I don't even know. I'm gonna go Chalk here. I'm gonna go Tin Man. I'm gonna go Jaywalker. I'm gonna go... No offense to Witche, we need to mix it up a little bit. Or Yowie. Let's go with Spectre.
UKR. In the books, baby. What about you, Deathstorm?
I'm gonna go Easy Rider P1. I'm gonna go Tin Man P2. And I'm gonna go BK P3.
Yeah, real diverse field tonight. Legend Blade says 1 Tin Man Mafia Wild on tour, 2 BK, and 3 Easy Rider Yo. You got 18 people watching, 3 goofballs commentate Imola. Love to see it. Guess what? Who's also goofball? Case in your face. The extra minute formation lab this week, which is awesome. Talk about this
Yeah, I
guy for a little bit longer.
definitely missed that memo last week.
Oh yeah.
That was also partially my fault as well.
Well, you know what I just realized that we forgot? Somebody's not butchering Italian right now.
Hold on.
Oh, in Italy, of course, probably, I don't even know, top 1 national anthem. Nothing really gets the boys going like the Italian national anthem, let me tell you.
Talk about the guy who just won the 100 meters in the Olympics. Yeah.
He was also probably aided by some, PEDs, but...
He did look a little jacked, I will say that.
Yeah, he's a little big for a sprinter.
Fratelli d'Italia, Italia, Segdesta, Del Elmo di Scribo, Frequenta la testa, dove la vittoria. Alright, that's enough. Um, there's the
tried.
comedy. Yeah, we try every week. That's like that's
Interesting note here. I expected most people to be on the mediums. They are. You have two exceptions, Red Mask and Gru in 8th and 9th. They'll be starting on the hards. And after that, I mean, I thought someone would probably take a gamble on the softs, but it's pretty status quo for these guys.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a high school kid trying to give a presentation in a different language, which doesn't go over well. But that's pretty accurate for my age group. Jay Walker has been DSQ'd. Hopefully that's it. Group has been DSQ'd as well. Who wants to do lights out? Who wants to do that? Someone want to put hand in the air?
I gotta save my voice for tomorrow.
I got you. I just got about to go and take camera angle. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go here at Imola. I have a terrible camera angle from the back of the grid, unfortunately, so I can't see who got out front. Oh, we got easy
Great
rider
start from Yoey. Yeah, great start from Yoey.
Oh. Followed by the 2 Red Bulls, 2 and 3. It looks like everybody was clean through.
Yeah, had some guys diving in deep into turn 1 or 2 or whatever it is, but everybody was very respectful. I'm impressed.
Now the leaders are coming through Tosa, going up the hill here.
That's Sean Boy around. Or he's actually not around, he's just off the grid.
Sean Boy, I see that in the background. I keep on forgetting the name of the left-hander here at the top of the hill, heading toward Aqua Mill Raleigh. Somebody want to help me out with that?
I don't believe it has it. Oh, it's Piratella.
Yeah, that's it. Piratella, that's it. Thank you. Coming through the Variante Alta, it's Easy Rider, Tin Man with Jay Walker, BK, top 5.
Oh, wow, and that is Denny. Missed the entire 14-15 chicane and got that 3-second corner cut for that. On board here was Swifty. He was making places up pretty quickly, I thought. Maybe he was looking for another move. We'll go up to the top of the field now. Yeah, Easy Rider Yoey does set the fastest lap. No surprise there. Let's see if we can find a close battle on track. It might still be Swifty. He's within 4/10, and that's coming down as we come down the start finish straight. Can the Mercedes actually hold off the AlphaTauri? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, BK, he's even closer. The Haas of Jay Walker. That's what I did there.
Ooh, excited going into Villeneuve. Wow, he's gonna have a run on the outside of Tosa here. Let's see if he can hold it.
Yeah, let's watch BK spin as he
battles
shut
the door like Schumacher did to Montoya.
I'm still getting over that 20 years later.
No chance.
Side by side to Pierce.
That is intense stuff, but it's a really good overtake for BK. You know, it's really hard to overtake anywhere here. You really have to force the issue, especially without DRS yet.
Can't force it too much. Imola is very historically known for track limits on these games, so Dennis, I think you're not going to be the only one. Let me say that.
It's going to be a big. That's going to be a big thing towards the end of this race. I think keeping 0 penalties next to your name is going to be big. Yep.
Okay, and over under, how many drivers do you think are not going to have penalties tonight?
I'll set the over under at 0.5.
That's very aggressive.
I generally think just about everybody will probably have a penalty by the end of this race.
Into 1. What a move by Lightning McBrown there. Actually, excuse me, corner 2. Getting the move done on Swifty there for P11. Trying to get that last point and go hunt down the Gru. Man. Go back here. Actually got Case all over the back of the AlphaTauri. Motors making places on an AlphaTauri. And AlphaTauri's dropping like a fly. Fly swatter. It's dead. That's Red Mask.
Red Mask just dropped 2 spots.
Case make this move work through Aqua Minerale. Let's wait and see. No, he's going
And
to go kind
fun
of wide.
fact. Ooh, he gets checked up a little bit there. Fun fact about Case, he is on controller. His wheel is broken, so he's like actually toughing it out on controller here. He's actually not doing too terrible. He's Swifty gets all out of sorts.
On goes to right in front of him. That was great.
This is a real battle pack here.
Easy Rider. DRS has been enabled, so let's see if someone
There might be a penalty coming for Case. That was
Let's get back to 2K21. That's Connor J. Loft overtaking Motown Motor City. Guard versus guard there. Both of them shooting lights out tonight. P7 and P8.
former teammates, now bitter rivals.
Oh, Case is dead.
Case came off at Tamburello.
Tambourine, some may say. Aqua Mineral.
no for Case. That's tough.
No more controller for you, Case.
You know, he was doing good until I mentioned it, and then I think he started feeling the pressure a little bit. Feel bad about him frowning that entire exchange.
Oh,
it
what
Crew?
happened at Tamburello? Yep.
Aw. On those hard compound tires. 4 laps in, they should be good to go now, but probably the most tricky part of the circuit is Aqua Minerale.
Yeah, a lot of people, including myself, if you don't get it in right, the first part of it right, you're not going to get that second part right. You're either going to overshoot it or hit the turtle, the yellow sausage curbs. That's what they're called.
Yeah, Red Mask getting past the motor, and motor's dropping. Drop down 2 spots.
PK just got Witche down the main straight, so PK on the move up into the podium positions.
Yeah, we were on board with that one. Trying to bring the best content to our viewers at home. Spectre UKR is actually all over the back of the house. He does not get a good run out of that corner. I can't remember these corner names very well.
That one is Toso, kind sir.
Toso, Piratella, and down into Aqua Minerale. And we'll have to see how battle develops there again. No DRS trains really forming. The field's pretty spread out. Over a second between everybody besides Clay and Swifty and with J and BK. Besides that, no DRS is going to help you out here. Case is actually going to go in the pits, fix that wing this lap. Denny went last lap and fixed whatever his problem was. He threw on some softs, so I'm not sure how much I like that move. But, fastest lap charter. I like it. Get your name on the board.
I mean, it's going to happen. Safety cars are going to come out. It's just going to be a matter of when. If it comes out before you have to pit again, it'll save Denny's race for sure.
The thing is, though, is once these guys start to get a little spread out, as Witche, looking for something on BK here, but once things start to get spread out, you'll notice that safety cars aren't really common. They're particularly common at the start of the race when everybody's packed together because there's nowhere to really overtake. But once it gets thinned out, it's a pretty enjoyable track to drive, and I don't think, I wouldn't bet on a safety car now that we've made it this far. In short, TLDR.
Oh, so you're saying not like Hungary in AM2 last season, where somebody said, "Get out of here, get through that, McQueen."
Damn, man, I can't remember everything that's said. I'm not accountable for it.
I got through that one. Something I ain't even had there.
I was collected a little bit, but
good. You deserved it. I'm more Swifty
wow.
here. Red Mask Motor Swifty in that little bit of a DRS train. Motor might be able to get the position back on Red Mask here, as long as he does not go too hard in the paint. Let's see what happens around this corner. Into the DRS stream. McLaren on the Haas. A little bit of a crime here. Medium versus hard crime. 2 different compound crimes. They stand for different organizations. Can Motor get the move done? Is he running enough downforce? Actually, not enough downforce. He's more that front line speed. He does get the move done. Motor is hard in the paint.
Yeah. Pretty sure he's running the same setup I have, and it's not particularly low downforce. I think Red Mask might might have a little more. Or he might have just had a bad run with those hards. Those mediums are in the prime of their lives right now. 7 laps in this race.
Absolutely.
Yep. That is a great observation there. Kitten Powder, thank you. I've got with Jay. Closest battle on track. I don't know what that was. Trying to catch BK. Does not get a good run at Aqua Minerale. Yeah, so that battle has calmed down. Actually, he's still in the fight there. Love to see it. Got that dog in him.
Shout out to Joe Flacco. He's got that dog in him.
You guys like dogs? I like dogs. I like dog in me.
Did you see that? Were you on board there to see that Pirelli, the Pirelli bridge before Ravazza?
I do not believe that was.
Okay, you might have switched it. Keep an eye out for that going into Ravazza, though. That is the bridge that they use to get into the little town that's on the inside of the track.
Makes sense.
Keep an eye out for that. We saw Swifty actually get very jippy out of Ravazza too. He went left, right, left, and did not crash. So very impressive stuff there from the AlphaTauri driver. We have 16 in the people chat. Say what if you can hear me? Word. Thank you for watching the stream. That was Sean Boy. Casey, 3-second time penalty. What have I not said? What have I missed, fellas? You want to tell me?
I'm doing a little looking around, playing with the tools provided to me by Codemasters. Kano is the biggest winner so far through 8 laps. He is up 6 spots. Biggest loser, on the other hand, is Gru on those hard tires. He spun. He's down 6. And actually, Clay Funk just made a move on Swifty to get him up 6 spots as well. So, got a tie between Clay and Kano for biggest movers.
Oh, I'll go back so we can see Pirelli one more time. That bridge right there, aforementioned by Tim Petter. That's how they get into that little pizza town right there. So there's
they got a school in there. Right? They got a school in there. They got some houses. They got like a library.
We got an overtake going between 2 and 3, and it's not clean at all. Orange bargy, wheel banging, head banging, clock danging. BK does defend well from Witch-J. And it's kind of a DRS train now, from BK down to Spectre. They are all going to try and chase after one another, like lions in a pride chasing after Gazelle.
BK just got a little loose out of Tosa as well. So
he's losing my Tosa. Nice F1 advertisement there. Also a crypto advertisement. Hopefully none of these guys have money on crypto. That did crash hard.
Yeah, I don't. That is a really stupid way to make money, but I guess it works for some people.
You want to buy my NFT, bro? BK down towards the Ravazzas. Has actually pulled out. I should say, Witch-Ace pulled out a 1 second gap on Jaywalker there for P4.
Jaywalker is DRS.
He does.
Yep, he does. Red Mask is the third 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, there's just so many places around here. I mean, in particular, I think where Red Mask just went off is out of the final Ravazza. That's probably the big one. But you can get it coming out of the Tamburello corner if you get a little light on the rear. You can get it coming out of Villeneuve. Yep. You can get it through Aqua Minerale very easily. You can get it on the exit of Variante Alta as well. So, a lot of places where you can pick up warnings.
Yeah. A lot of places, a lot of spaces. And a lot of time does get added to your race. Board here with Witch-J still. And hey, we'll show Jaywalker some love. I feel like he's kind of the most underrated driver in the league. Speaking of underrated drivers, we have not gotten to Deathstorm's power rankings yet. Deathstorm, why don't you tell us about those power rankings?
Well, Tin Man and Easy Rider are still 1-2. Wit-J and Lightning McFrown flip spots. Wit-J is now 3, Lightning McFrown's 4. Jaywalker held station at 5. Motown moved up 2 from 8th to 6th. The biggest winner last week was Case. He moved up from 11th to 7th. Unfortunately, he's not doing that any justice being on a controller this week, so I may have to take that into consideration. Spectre moved down to 1 to 8th. Red Mask and what was Texas Tornado held station at 9 and 10 respectively. Gru was the biggest loser from last week. He dropped down 5 from 6th to 11th. Denny moved up from 15th to 12th. Nos Racing held station at 13th. Steinman went down 2. Swifty went down 1 to 15. Sean Boy 16, BK 17. They were not ranked going into last week, and to round out the field was Clay Funk. Like I said, losing Texas Tornado and seeing BK and Sean Boy both comfortably in the top 10, my midfield's going to get jumbled yet again.
Well, that is great to hear. The movement can't happen over here. Spectre Nicky is going to look for a move. My dear. Case, another 3 second time penalty. That kid better go ahead.
How do you guys feel about Texas Tornado getting that call up?
I think he performed well in the
Where
rain.
Where do you think he's going to sort out in AM2? I'm kind of interested to see tomorrow.
P6 to P12.
He's going to be, yeah, I think he's going to be around where I'm at right now. Honestly,
Really?
Yeah, I do. He swiftly kicked my rear end in the rain at Zandvoort for 1.
Well, it's clear that he's very adept in the rain. I'm not really sure how that happens, but he's pretty good in the rain. Everywhere else, I don't know. I mean, the midfield in AM2 is just so loaded. It'd be hard to break into, but.
Well, look at me for example. If I have a good race, I'm in the top 5, just like in Jeddah. If I have a bad race, I'm out of the points. So, I mean, take that for what you will.
Well, we're going to look at Case, who actually spun it in 14 and 15, unfortunately. Still kept her going, but having a rough night on that controller. Going up to Woodjay. And Chase NASCAR said, first time viewer in AM3 earlier. I did not mention it, and I apologize. He said, I'm going to have some fun battling with Texas. I'm sure we all will. And I'm sure he will get on her nerves just as much as we do. I agree with the assessment. 6-12 is about where I'm expected to be. Well, thank you, Texas Tornado. I like to think I know what I'm talking about. Something else I wanted to talk about, didn't get to it yet, though. Kano. First medium runner in the pits. We'll go on board with him. He's going to throw on the hards. He's going to get a hard on. And coming out of the pits, we'll see where he filters out. It's probably going to be in P15. Actually, it's going to be in P15. I don't know why I said probably. But that might make some of these guys up top start thinking about it. What do you guys think about that?
Man, I think it might be a little too early.
I was thinking about 15, 16, honestly.
Yes, I think 15, 16 is probably where you want to. These hards are going to be pretty cooked towards the end of this race. Unless he gets a safety car.
Oh, we got somebody off coming out of the Villeneuve. Who is it?
That's Swifty trying to cause a safety car. Get together. Oh, he's going to come up right from the Kano. Oh, don't spin it. Oh, Ghosting is on, folks. Ghosting is on. All right. That's why that's on.
That is a brown Nomex suit moment for Kano J. Loft. And it's brought to you by NordVPN.
Yeah, this pit stop, East Radioe is in. Actually took Kano's advice and goes ahead, stops. He's going to throw in the hards, and that is Swifty around again in the P corner. Can't remember what it's called. Paratella. There we go.
Paratella, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Motor gets 5 seconds for speeding in the pits, and he's going to speed off in those hards.
Like he always going to come out in P10. Oh, look at him understeering to the Tamburello chicane with those fresh hards. That's. And the first lap that I came out when I was doing practice before the race, I just about straight lined into the gravel. Those hards are very, very cold coming out of the pits.
Yeah.
Nos goes very deep, actually. Let's grew through, almost. And now Grew's going to go chase after those new hards of Easy Rider and Yelly. It looks like the guys that started on the hards hasn't really panned out well for Grew. It's panned out really well for Red Master, though. I will say that. He is up at the P6
I mean,
fighting these mediums.
yeah, Red Mask hasn't really put a foot wrong tonight. Groove did have that spin, which is kind of handicapped him here.
That's all top 5, all going to go on the hards there. Double stack from Red Bull. And it executes perfection. Wow. That's nice to see on the game.
Wow. That don't happen often. Jeez.
Boy,
Let's see where Tin Man comes out.
there's some great communication from the Red Bull boys.
Yeah, when you're in the pit, yeah, this left. Me too. That's one.
Easy Rider still got Tin Man out, so the undercut did work.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's gonna gain a little time here. These hards take a lap to really get comfortable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the one didn't really help with the undercut Kano. I think he was around P11 when he went in. He's in P10 right now from the undercut, so I think he went in a lap too early. Had a guess.
Yeah, maybe.
We got a spinner! That's Sean Boy!
Oh, he's been having a rough go of it today.
Oh, Motown in 3 seconds as well.
Yeah, but he's up to 8 seconds on the day. Let's look at penalties again. Yeah, 8 seconds for Motor, 6 for Denny and Case, and 3 for your race leader, Red Mask. And add Kano J Loft to that list. That's 3 seconds for Kano J Loft, 420.
Oh, Sean Boy doesn't have a front wing, so
Yeah,
he made contact. He made pretty heavy contact with the wall there. Might have some side pod damage as well. That right side pod was looking pretty scuffed up.
Well, let me look at my grand old.
What the hell is this angle? we were in the tree. We were in the tree. Trying to watch the race. I apologize, everybody watching.
That's how people watch the race at Imola. They climb the trees.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Ferrari run. I think it's Denny. Yeah, it's Denny.
Spectre just got Witche as well. Good stuff from Spectre. Not sure if Witche made a mistake.
Not sure. And no damage is showing on my my task settings here, so I don't know. But definitely looked like there should have been something.
Yeah, I guess it was just all cosmetic, but you can really tell that right side had a lot of paint missing.
Sean Boy is now in. He's going on to the Sops.
That's Spectre UKR out of Aquaman Rally. Got on the inside curve a little bit too much there, and he's going to go for a spin of Rooney. Booker T-esque.
Oh man, that's a bummer for Spectre, man. He was moving here. Oh, and he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. Those rears are toasted right now.
What's going on with this battle? BK and Rue down the start finish straight. They're neck and neck, wheel to wheel, wing to wing. And BK's going to get that move done well before the Tamborello chicane. Through 2 and through 3 we go. BK trying to hunt down Tin Man, the Rowdy, Easy Rider, Yelly, Clayfunk, and Red Mask. Anybody else? Case in your face. That's 9 seconds on the day? If my memory serves me right. Yep, 9 seconds on the day.
So, yep.
How many?
Oh my gosh, Motor. Out of Tamborello, Motor was going left and right. I don't know how he saved that. UKR was on his gearbox. Has backed off a little bit for safety reasons, which I do encourage. Have to see if that battle develops any more than it has. What battle are you guys watching?
I mean, they're a little spread out now, just to be expected after the pit cycle, but I'm interested in Clay Funk. I'm 16 laps on these mediums now. I wonder when he's going to come in. He's staying out another one. As well as Red Mask. Oh, he blows it.
Red Mask. Is Clayfunk thinking of the mediums to soft strategy?
Maybe. I'm not sure where his tire wear's at, but that would be really impressive. Let's say if he can get another 4 or 5 laps, if that's possible, he probably could go to softs.
Clay Funk is sitting at 65 and 62 in the back and 57 and 54 in the front. So he's not going to be able to get them to go too much longer for sure.
Yeah. I mean, he can probably try to push him to about 80.
Clay Funk is...
But yeah, I've had tires blow on me about 74, 75% around here, so.
Yep. He's definitely approaching the magic number that you don't want to have, especially this early. So, I don't know. Unless he's thinking of a late safety car and trying to save those set of softs, I don't know.
That is how he got both of his wins last season, was alternate strategies from the back. Getting a perfectly timed safety car, and I think that's what he's holding out for here.
I mean, this is the track to do it.
Yeah. Well, Yoey there he's about 2 seconds a lot faster. Yeah.
Groove pitting in from 5th.
Yeah, goes on the pits there. Money guys to him. I guess I was wrong. Kano may have timed that pretty well. P11 to P7. He is now in the points pretty convincingly. So good for Kano J. Waft. Have to see who else gets kind of caught up in here. It looks like Spectre, UKR, and Motor are still battling towards Tamarella. They go, and UKR gets that move done on the Motor. Have to see if Motor does get a little wiggly, squiggly, piggly.
You gotta be careful around here, man. I've seen a lot of these guys. They're touching the speed bumps. You want to stay off the yellow. That can inflict floor damage, all that kind of stuff that'll really ruin your day.
See what a rear fishtailing, you may say. Almost everybody's doing it tonight. And we were talking about Clay Funk maybe sticking out for that one-stop strategy. Unless there's a safety car, he's going to drop like a hot pocket out of microwave. He's running always all over the back of him.
He's sticking to it.
All right. Well, DRS enabled. Easy Radio is going to have the easy ride into P1.
So I'm looking at something very interesting now. As Easy Rider takes the lead, a lot of people are dead even on fuel. I see a couple that are like a lap and a half over, and then I see one in particular that's a lap and a quarter under.
Who's
Unfortunately, that would be Kano.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You do typically get an early safety car around Imola just because of how condensed it is, but credit to these drivers. We still got 17 of them going strong around one of the trickier circuits on the calendar.
Yeah.
And that'll really screw you if you try to skim on fuel.
Yeah, so field mileage is definitely going to play a role. Who can save going through the corners, who can at the right time. It's going to turn into a NASCAR fuel mileage race, I guess. Clay Funk is now finally bitten the bullet. He is now pitting.
Bullet bite! Yeah, best way to describe it there. Thank you very much, Deathstorm. It looks like Red Mask might be looking on a move into the Ravazza 1. Thinks better of it. Goes kind of deep into Ravazza 1. Maybe looking for a better run out of Ravazza 2. And Clay Funk does throw in the soft. That's ambitious. I don't like that call at all.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't like it either, but I wouldn't have thought anybody could get 21 laps out of those mediums either.
He might be able to get the 11 laps out of it. I don't know. That's going to be tough.
Yeah. It's going to be tough. It was a ballsy call for Clay, but he's missed a couple races. I think he's just going for a good result here.
Someone else was ballsy. Red Mask did get past UKR there. UKR had a little bit of a moment out of Tamborella. Looks to be that he is still driving his car, so that is fantastic news for all the UKR fans in the chat. Motown Motor City and Whitney McFarland are actually battling through that corner that You probably said earlier. I can't remember.
Paradella.
Oh my gosh, motor. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
One person went one way, the other one went the other way. I did not think one of them was going to make it down into Aqua Minerale. They are closer than two biscuits baking on the same baking sheet. Hopefully they do not touch.
I think this might be good news for Clay Funk. You might be able to get 2 for 1 here.
Oh yeah. And
That'd be
then
great.
he could fight his way back into the points for sure. That seems to be the battle on track right here, honestly. As Denny gets a 3-second time penalty.
The Crown runs wide.
Red
And
Mask
Motor
goes fast.
dives in
Getting
the
off the hards.
pitch. Okay.
Did he have...
Is he going
All
for
right.
softs?
I was just gonna say he's definitely going on to the softs right now. He's getting rid of his 5 seconds. I remember him getting the speeding penalty. I still think that would... I don't know.
No one Motor's tire saving abilities. I don't think he's gonna be able to get these.
10
Yeah,
laps.
Andy Wu says I didn't make that call. Well, we know you didn't do that one, but
Yeah, that is
we'll stay on board with him. See what he has.
some rogue Motor. That's a weird call right there.
Only way he's gonna get those tires to go to the end is if there is a safety car. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And if there is, maybe it's a good call. But
Speaking of butts, Claypoint's over the butt of the Crown. That prairie butt. That black butt. Red and black butt. Red, black, yellow butt.
yeah,
Kano's going to be on the back of Woodjay, possibly going into Tamborillo. He might be a little too far back. Yep, definitely way too far back, but he's within a second, so if he could hold there, he could try to save fuel.
Oh my gosh! Clayfunk, what are you doing? Swings out left. That's the most aggressive swing I've ever seen in my life. I guess move done on the Ferrari in an Italy track. They are booing from the
that was
stands.
those are the most aggressive left swings that I've seen since Ray Rice.
Speaking of Ray Rice, how's your fantasy team doing, Kitten?
Oh, I'm destroying Shelly. But I mean,
Yeah, your compadre is last time I saw your commentator partner in AM3 is getting destroyed by me.
yeah, it's he's been talking
Sorry,
about how
Andy.
a lot of guys just didn't show up. Jerry Jeudy got hurt. He didn't start Rashad Bateman. He made a lot of errors going into this week.
I didn't start Wilson 2 weeks in a row. Maybe I should start.
What, Russell Wilson?
No,
Yeah, that's right.
Wilson, the receiver from the Jets, the rookie receiver.
Oh yeah.
Diggs has 44 points, Andy says.
Yeah, the Bills are winning 41-7 right now. I don't think Tennessee's that good this year.
41-7.
Wow.
Actually, excuse me, Kitten Petter, it's 133.9 to 95.9. I've actually made up 20 points on this broadcast. And Dalvin Cook has 2.9 yards at halftime, or 2.9 points. That's not good.
So,
All right.
Shelly, we're going to change gears from football to baseball. The hot Atlanta Braves corner, 5-2 win over the Nationals. Chop on, baby.
Yeah, Chop, I definitely didn't have that up in the background. Yep, saw them play excellent. The Mets are winning 7-2 in Milwaukee right now.
Ew.
So, time to hit the Brew Crew showers, folks. It looks like it's going to be another blowout for the Mets. That is unfortunate to see. Never like to see that. And, hey, you know who's going to like that one? The St. Louis Cardinals fan in the booth. Ken Bear, how do you like the Brewers losing, I mean?
Oh, I haven't concerned myself with what the Brewers are doing in about 3 weeks. But
Oh.
they're imploding.
Oh, yeah. PKs within 4 tenths.
You see enough of these NL Central titles, you know when you're gonna win, and I've known that for a while.
Great. Is Albert at 699 yet, or is he still at 698?
698.
And when you're the only team in that division that actually does anything worth of merit, it's kind of a given.
Hey, we have the same payroll as Milwaukee because we have cheap owners too. We just have a couple of. We just spend all of our money in good places instead of giving Christian Yelich like $400 million to suck.
That's what we call both a top titty.
I don't mean to jinx myself, gentlemen, but 25 laps in, and if you remember the podium predictions, who's on the money right now?
I think you are.
100% on the money, too.
PEDs.
He's juicing.
Kano's doing everything he can to get with Jay. Whitjay's up there swerving, breaking the slipstream. Kano's completely out of ERS. He's going to run out of fuel as well pretty soon. And Whitjay's just kind of vibing along. 50% ERS. That's a lot around here. ERS burns really easily. It's hard to get back. Not a lot of super heavy braking zones.
Yeah, I think somebody's plan that really hasn't panned out tonight. It's going to be the Mercedes Clay Funk. 5-lap-old softs, and I think he wished that he was a little bit higher than P9 currently. Came out on P11, we had that motor pit. So he's only really got past Grew on track. And that's actually a spin from Case in your face. And add insult to injury, I don't think he should race in controller again. But, it's alright. Keep her chugging along. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Sean Boyd dives in the pits from 15th. Gets off 10-lap-old softs. He's going to throw in a new set of those.
Sean Boyd, we had perfect. It was... we could have had a 17-man AM3 and had everyone finish. That would have been...
That would have been phenomenal.
Boo! So we got Kano on with Jay. And with Jay's going to the left, going to the right, going straight. And Kano's coming straight for that gearbox. Towards Tamaro, they barrel down towards Tamaro. And an Aston Martin in the Red Bull. They go side by side. Who's going to win this battle, Crofty? Oh, neither one of them!
Oh, oh my God!
Wow.
It's hard to... I don't know who to put blame on there, but yeah, something's bound to happen.
I was on board with Jay through that whole thing.
What did it look like from your end?
It looked like...
Oh, Tin Man!
Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Come on. It looked like Kano lost it coming out of Tamborilla, and it kind of just squeezed Jay out, and for me that would be an unfortunate racing incident, but...
Well, it is unfortunate for Jay.
Yeah.
Coming off of a podium last week.
And Tin Man completely jinxed my podium prediction. Darn you. EK is not going to let him go either, so...
He's got two hands on the throat. He's choking Tin Man out.
Yeah, shout out to...
It's Mom Spaghetti.
I'm not going to... should I say it? Shout out to Trevor Bauer.
Oh, okay. Back up to BK. Tin Man and BK still battling for P2. And battle's kind of done with that 3-second time penalty, but you never know. He could get 3 seconds and this become a lot more spicy. BK actually almost loses it out of the awful mineral. Davin Cook now has 5.9 points.
BK with 3 seconds too now, so Jaywalker's in perfect position to get into the podium.
Wow.
A Jaywalker podium?
Jaywalker, this whole penalty situation's breathed some new life into Jaywalker. He was running a pretty lonely race there, but now he's got a chance at P2.
Yes, sir. Which makes this battle with Tin Man and BK all more important for that last podium spot.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well,
Yeah, is Karun Shandok?
Tell
Sorry,
you
go
what,
ahead.
through 27 laps, I was pretty dead on, but it just fell apart like the Denver Broncos offense the last 2 weeks of the season.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a call down on the pit lane. Is Karun Shandok down there? Can you tell us what's going on down there?
Oh, Miller Sherry! It is Kalun Chandak down here at the skyboard.
Oh my gosh, Karun! Did you see Claypool just spit off? Tamborello, Claypool's in the gravel. What did that look like from your angle, Karun?
I didn't even watch it. We're getting into real murky waters here.
Thank you, Karun Shandok, for making an appearance this week
No
on
problem,
the AM3
Crafty.
podcast. Motor's around. Yeah. I have a puncture, actually. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, wait.
Who?
Oh. I thought Motor was going to hit like the middle barrier and he went into the pits there. Yeah, he did not.
I don't think he had a.
Motown retires in the pit.
I don't think he had a puncture, but I think he realized that he was about to get one.
And Beacon takes an awful line through Tamborello.
Swifty with another 3 seconds. Well, if you took the over on the penalty situation, you'd be a huge winner this evening, boys.
Yeah, hey, credit to these guys. This has been a really impressive race in terms of just cleanliness overall for AM3. Only about half the field has penalties. Only 2 DNFs, and they're both in the pits at the end of the race. So, got to give it up for the AM3 boys. Been a good race from them.
Absolutely. What do you think tomorrow's going to be like, Kitten?
I think it'll be a little more condensed than what we see today. But Nemo does tend to throw up really cagey type of races, especially in AM2, where, quite frankly, there's probably 14, 15 guys that can win the race tomorrow. So, never know. Just got to tune in and find out.
Yeah, that's the most selfish plug I've ever heard in my life.
Well, in Shelly and myself's case, we're not just tuning in, we're kind of driving.
Yeah, you're going to be living it. BK all over the back of Timmy again. I think Timmy might have made a mistake here. Oh my god, as BK makes the mistake around Tamborello, he saw Ayrton send his ghost heading out towards that wall.
What a save, however.
Yeah, he did a great job to keep that off the wall. If he can keep this thing on the podium, it'll be a miracle at this point.
Yeah, he's going to need the spirit of Aaron Center to take over his body if he wants to get that podium, like Kitten Petter said. Spectre UKR, he is very close to letting McCrown coming through Tamborello. Have a Ferrari and an AlphaTauri. 2 Ferrari teams. Actually, never mind. I'm going to just said. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. There's a 3
Walker
right
is
to
going
field by Nutcastle now. This will be a tie ball game. But
all
UKR
Jay
over the back
Walker's
of the
going to
crown.
have to do.
I think Kano might be out of fuel. They're just about out of fuel.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the blinking red light now. His red mask picks up that time penalty.
Yeah, Kano is definitely out of
he's out.
fuel.
He has been ghosted.
Less than 10 seconds. Wow.
Whoa. Oh, I think he's just going to retire in the pits.
Yeah,
Yeah, well. It was an impressive showing for the most part, but he, definitely. Some of the EU guys do that, where they underfuel.
That's BK around again!
Who?
BK! Last lap choke master. He is back from last season. And that is...
Oh, boy.
Unfortunate.
Doesn't matter what device BK's on, he manages to throw it away.
And that is officially Deathstorm's perfect podium prediction out the window.
Did anybody have an Easy Rider your week, Tim and Jay Walker? I feel like that might have been somebody.
I had Easy Rider, Tin Man, and I had BK third.
Tim Rider was Tin Man, Jay Walker, and UKR.
Yeah, you know what? Spectre might get himself a top 5 here.
Yeah.
Penalty free.
Shout out
Man.
to Red Mask, by the way. Red Mask up there in P4.
Let's shout out Easy Rider Yoey first. He's gonna take the race win.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
okay. Yeah,
Hitman Mafia, Rod on tour. He's gonna come P2, and Jaywalker gonna come home at P3. Red Mask, barreling down the Ravazza. Oh, Red Mask, we love ya. He's gonna come home.
Whoa!
P4, taking a little bit of an off-road course there. A half machine.
Shout out to.
Oh, BK's gonna boom. Die
But
on it.
then Red Mask
Did you get across the line?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, BK's 4th.
Red Mask
Yeah, that's
7th.
good.
He dropped pretty far. That's sad.
That's a bummer.
Tune in next week to make it higher. Got Clay Funk. Rounding. Ravazza 1, Ravazza 2. Clay Funk's gonna be home P9. Yeah.
So the very interesting scenario, if you guys look, Kano DNFs, he's finished in 12th. So we had 3 lap cars this evening.
Yeah, that's not something you usually get, but Imola is one of those circuits, I think. It's short enough, and there's enough troubles around every corner that you could find yourself a lap down. Especially when there's no safety cars either to bail these guys out.
Oh, absolutely not. Alright, so Easy Rider with his second win of the season. Sorry that we couldn't get too much footage of it. It was a pretty quiet race from up front. So, other than passing Tin Man on the start, that was just all she wrote.
Who is Will's B?
Is that
B
Yoey?
in the chat?
Maybe.
Not sure. But he has strep throat, won't be able to do interviews. So if you want to bring in, if we can't bring in BK.
Oh, it's Jay Walker.
Okay, Jaywalker.
Yeah,
Okay. So you can bring in UKR if you want to. We'll do Ryder, Yoey, Rowdy, and UKR. Yeah, but that's Easy Rider Yoey taking over the win. Tin Man and Jaywalker finish out your podium. BK, UKR finish out your top 5. And that's McFrown, Red Mess, Guru, Clay, Nos top 10. Your finishers, Witche, Kano's a finisher somehow. Swifty, Case, Denny, and then your DNFs are Motor and Shonova. Yeah, I thought Kano would be kind of the DNF, but I guess the lap cars throwing a factor in that one. Race time of 43 minutes, 28, or 43 minutes, 28 seconds, and 2 hundredths. Love to see it. Let's get some interviews going, boys. Get a little buzz going in the booth, eh?
Man, I'm getting a buzz going up here right now.
High five, dude. I just lost my pen cap. Christian Yelich had doubled down the right field line. He's running towards second.
Yo.
Who else are we bringing in?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure Yoey doesn't have a mic, does he? That's what he said.
We shall see.
Well, Kid Bear, since you're a special guest in the booth, do you want to do the interviews tonight?
I never do the interviews, dude. This ain't my job. I'm not good at this. I can't think of questions.
All right, well, we'll leave it back to Devstorm as always.
I'm here to opine.
Just wait for these guys to join. And I have a 2K update I got to get to after this race. Unfortunately.
Oh, boy.
We'll figure it out.
I don't know if anybody's coming. Oh, Spectre's. Okay, we got one.
Spectrum!
Hello, I'm a bit confused why I got invited here, though.
Don't worry about it.
Well, Yoey doesn't have a mic, and
Jaywalker's kind of.
Jaywalker has strep throat.
Good race, Jaywalker. Good race. Yep, take all the time you need to. In the booth. We love you! Yes, we do. Jaywalker!
Strep throat's not fun.
No, it's like really bad pain
Sucks.
in your throat.
So yeah, that'll be that. Yeah, Spectre, Tin Man. Want me to try to invite BK then? If he,
BK's on PC.
Yes, that's not gonna work. All right, so I'll get started. Spectre, top 5, you were kind of bouncing around a little bit in the midfield. What was your strategy going in, and from your point of view, how did your race pan out?
Honestly, pretty boring. I mean, one sec.
Nope. He muted. He got muted. He muted himself. Oh boy.
Sorry. Yeah, honestly, a bit of a boring race. I started on the mediums, had a bit of a poor start in the beginning. I dropped down to like 8th. Uh, some on-track battles allowed me to catch up, and then I spun out, lost 2 spots because of that. And then towards the end, I was just kind of chasing down Red Mask and Lightning, trying to stay within their penalties, and I snagged a 5th, so I'm pretty happy about it.
Hey, I mean, very good recovery drive for sure. Very good for your driver's standings as well. So, I'm moving on now to Tin Man. This is becoming a regular for me. P2 yet again. Can't seem to get that win. But still solid points for Red Bull, quite frankly. And it looked like a pretty boring race for you up front. Tell us about your race.
I mean, yeah, you're pretty right about that. It was pretty boring. I didn't realize how alone I was until I started looking around, and I was like, well, there's no one here. But when I went to Hards, Easy Rider, he was just class of the field tonight. I wish he was here. He was amazing. Once I got on my Hards and he was there, and once I started seeing him pull, I'm like, well, I know P2 is going to be where I finish. I'm just going to have to battle for this. And then I think it was Gru, the Mercedes, whenever he caught up to me, I think it was him. I thought I was going to have to be battling pretty hard. And then when BK got up there, that was what I was really frightened of, because I remember his pace from last season, and I was just really, really worried about that. But then I saw him get loose behind me, so then I was pretty happy about that. And then I saw his penalty after I got mine. And I don't even know how I got mine, but it is what it is. He got one too, so it equaled out.
Well, I wasn't happy about it, quite frankly. I don't know if you heard any part of the stream. My podium predictions were Easy Rider, you, and BK. So that held true for good, 90% of the race?
Yeah. Until the last 2 laps, I suppose. I don't know what happened to him. I think he just got loose out of that corner. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, he's losing around Tamburello last few laps.
Yeah. He went into the gravel trap the last lap and lost a ton of time. Kitten or Shelly, you guys have anything to add to these two?
Well, I mean, it's good to see that the spanking worked for Tin Man after he got that quali ban. Seems like he learned his lesson. And one thing that I do want to say before you guys wrap up, I've never talked to Easy Rider Yoey. I don't know where we found him, where he came from. But I would like to see him reserve in AM2, because you always see Tin Man and Jay Walker up reserving in AM2, and they always do a good job. I'd like to see what Easy Rider Yoey could do up there as well.
Well, maybe one of these days this season we'll get him. I believe we found him in a public lobby. I'm not sure who brought him in, but he came in for Australia and it was pretty lights out right from the very beginning. Shelly, you have anything to add?
Sun's shining. Grass is green. Matt Olson is now 6 for 67 or something ridiculous. It's been a great night. It's been AM3. I've been joined by Kitten Petter and Devstorm, as per usual. We will see you next week. I believe we will be in
Austria.
Spielberg.
Yep,
Yes.
love it. The drivers know where we are before I do. Yeah, we'll be in Austria next week, and we hope to see you there. It's the Rebel Ring. May bring some good luck to the Rebel driver. It's on the podium tonight. Tin Man Mafia, Wild on Tour. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in about 6.5 days.